to WDToys. Have fun.
Click the subscribe button below for a lot more fun videos. Also, click the bell button to be notified every time I make a new video. Wow guys, great to see you again. I got another awesome Godzilla toy today. I found this one on Amazon. I'll have a link below the video if you want to go purchase it. This is Destruction City. It includes Godzilla, Muto figure, little helicopters, jets, looks like some type of submarine, a bridge, and city that you could like destroy. So this says pack of destruction on the back. Let's go ahead and open this up and check it out. Okay, let's see what was in here. It looks cool. Oh, there he goes. Will he stand? Yes. Okay, so that's what it looks like before I remove anything. Okay, so anyways, there is the whole set put together. So if you are a big fan of Godzilla and you like something that has posability and playability, this is definitely the set for you. And it's rather inexpensive too. Like I said, if you look at the link below this video, you could actually buy this on Amazon. I do get a small commission from them, but it costs you the same price. So you're getting an awesome Godzilla toy and helping out my channel. Okay, guys, this is a cool little set. As you can see, once you put it together, you got two full like skyscraper sets. You can see this one breaks off into several parts, and so does this one. So you could have like Godzilla like come in here and knock apart the building, knock that part off, and then you could come to this one here and kick it off. Hey! Break it into pieces, destroy the whole city. You got little jets here flying in, and he grabs them out of the air. Little helicopters with spinning blades, and he eats them. And wow, and then you got a little ship here in the harbor, which you could go and step on it. And then you got a Muto that he could fight. But before we take a look at Muto, let's also take a look at the bridge. So the bridge too you could put together there. And as Godzilla comes through, that would probably be like the Golden Gate Bridge, I'm guessing. So Godzilla could like break the bridge right apart and just rip it apart. Rawr. So let's take a closer look at what comes with the set. You got two little helicopters here with actual spinning rotors. You got two fighter jets over there, and then you got some type of destroyer ship, probably nuclear if you're dealing with Godzilla. And then you have Godzilla himself. This is a really cool little Godzilla. When I first seen the package, I thought everything would be like, you know, super cheap, because it did look like, you know, almost like a dollar store type package. But they did a great job with Godzilla for a set like this. Actual moving arms, really nice paint job on his head for how small it is. The legs do move. Oops, that leg just popped right off. Okay, maybe I gotta rethink that. But anyways, no, he is a really cool looking little Godzilla. If you want a fun little set where you could have him go and destroy stuff, this is definitely the set. Wow, I like it. And then you have Muto figure. So I did not watch any movies or anything with Muto, so I have no idea who Muto is. If you guys know, let me know in the comment section down below. But he is freaky looking. He almost looks like one of the alien creatures from the Alien movie. He's got like little arms, like big, I don't know if that would be like arms or... So, I mean, he definitely looks like one of the aliens. And he is like the size of Godzilla. So they could have some good battles here, and Godzilla could like hit him with his tail. Roar! Boy, this is a really fun set, guys. I really do enjoy it. And being awesome. Ah, she got me. Wow, guys, it's great to see you again. I'm so glad you came back. Hi, I'm WD, and welcome to my toy channel. Let's see what new awesome toy we have today. Wow, today we have Godzilla featuring authentic roar sounds by Neca. Boy, that looks totally awesome. And later we'll have today's secret word and an awesome end card with a lot more fun videos. Wow, let's go open this guy up. Hey guys, our sonar is picking up some type of huge disturbance in the water here. I have no idea what it is. Gonna have a closer look at this. Oh, something's got the back of my boat! Quick, fire! It's got me! Help, guys, I'm going down! Okay, guys, whatever that thing was, radar shows it moving toward us very quickly. Get ready! Here she comes! Check it out! It's a giant lizard creature. She's not that big. We can take her down easily. Look, something's happening. Whoa, she mutated into a huge dino lizard creature. Oh no, we're in trouble now. Everybody fire at will! She got me! Oh, get her! Fire missiles! Direct hit! She's going down! Oh no, she's not going down! I'm getting out of here! She got me! I'll get her! Ah! Sir, everything we're throwing at her is just bouncing off. The only thing I know that might be able to get her is this giant gorilla Kong thing we seen in the Forbidden Jungle. I think his name was King Kong or something? We're gonna have to tranquilize him and bring him here for the ultimate battle. Okay, men, there he is! Quick, tranquilize him! You're going down! He got me! He's coming! Quick! Everybody fire! Take him down! Oh look! He's getting weaker! We shot enough tranquilizers to take down a T-Rex! Oh, he's going down! There she is, guys! Drop him in! Wow, guys, check this toy out. It's a 24-inch Godzilla by Neca. It features authentic roar sounds. This guy is brand new and totally awesome. I did buy him at Toys R Us, but he is a little expensive. I believe it was around $55. But he's huge. It's 12 inches tall and head to tail spans over 24 inches. And it says possibly the last of an ancient species of giant amphibious creatures that evolved at a time when the surface of the earth was over 10 times more radioactive than today. And here you could go ahead and read the rest of it if you want. And here is a really cool picture of it. Awesome. Let's open this guy up because he's awesome. Okay, let's see what was in this package. Like I said, this is a huge one and he is totally cool. Check him out. Man, that's one evil looking Godzilla. And here's what he looks like in the packaging before anything is removed. And he does have a huge tail. Okay, let's free him from the box. He looks funny without his tail. And here is a look at his tail. Wow, this thing is so cool. You could flex and turn it into so many different positions. But I'm going to go ahead and attach it to him. So to attach it, we're just going to push it onto this ball here. Okay, and here he is out of the package. If you want a huge, super detailed Godzilla, this is the toy you want. Wow, I don't know where to start. I'm gonna start with his head and we will move on down. He does also make authentic roaring. If you push his spike back here. Now, if the Jurassic World toys would have had this kind of detail, it would be awesome. Like I said, we will start with his head. First, his mouth, because they did a great job on his mouth. It does open and close. He's got a very realistic looking tongue. He's got individual teeth all around. Little yellow eye there. And then his head, it does move on the top part here. And the neck will turn to 360 degrees. So that is some really nice detail right there. And then moving on down to his arms. He's got really good movement like on all parts of his arm. So first of all, his arm will swing 360 degrees. It will bend here at the elbow so he could carry something. And it will turn at the wrist also. It just doesn't close. It would be nice if it closed so he could carry some type of a weapon. I mean, I know he usually doesn't have a weapon, but that'd be a nice option to give him. And then also the same movement here. And here is a look at his chest. His body does move right here, pretty much at the waist there. I mean, you have, I didn't check this yet. You might have, yeah, you got 360 degree movement at the waist there. And it also moves up and down. So like I said, the only thing I don't like is if you move it too much here, you have a really big separation of his body, which looks kind of weird. And then moving down to his legs. For how big his legs are, he does have 360 degree movement on these legs. Check that out. So that's really cool. His knee will bend a decent amount, not too huge. And then his foot also does move 360 degrees. And they did a good job with his feet. I mean, painting the toenails black and everything. So that's really cool. Here's a look at his other foot here. And then I love his tail, guys. I mean, they did a super detailed job on his tail. Check this out. First of all, here, once again, is the spike. Is the scale on his back that makes the sound. Which is pretty authentic for this type of dino. Here's where you would put in the battery. I did not check what kind of battery because it came with the battery. So you got full movement on his tail there. And then his tail breaks into a lot of different sections for movement. Full movement there. Full movement here. Full movement right there. Again, full movement. Full movement. Full movement. Full movement here. And here. And here. And here. And here. And here. Wow, check that out. So you could put his tail like all the way up into a curved position like that if you want to. Or you could move this thing into so many different positions. I mean, if you want to use this guy for like posing or something, I mean, there's almost, I don't want to say infinite, but there is a lot of different positions you could put his tail into. So overall, guys, this is an awesome model. If you get the chance to buy this, go ahead and buy it. I had to order this online from Toys R Us because they did not have it in store. They only sold it online. So as you can see, the detail of this guy is astounding. Here's another cool Godzilla that I bought at Toys R Us also. He does have really good movement too. But there you can see the size difference of the two. I mean, the bigger guy is huge compared to the small one. I got a full review and an awesome battle of that little one too. super excited today. I got these awesome toys from Japan. This is the Gashapon Shin Godzilla set. So these are made by Bandai, and they come in 3 awesome eggs. So these are different Godzilla sets. So let's go ahead and open one of them up. I really like the eggs too. You can see inside it is made by Bandai. Okay, so it actually has a tiny little latch here you pull on, and then you squeeze the side and it pops open. So these are awesome little Shin Godzilla toys. Okay, so here is the little pamphlet that came with it. I believe that was written in either Chinese or Japanese. I'm not positive. So that is Bandai. So here's the different versions: 1954, 1989, 2016, and here is some other writing on the other side. And then you go ahead and open it up and put it together. So let's go ahead and check this out. These are really cool little Godzilla sets. So it does come in 5 parts. You got the Godzilla, and then you go ahead and snap his feet in. Okay, snaps in pretty, not too bad, not too hard. And then snap in the other one. You go ahead and snap its tail on. So these miniature ones fit together just like the big ones do. So it's really cool. I like it, and the fact that they come in an egg. So behind that one, you have the big Shin Godzilla one, and this is the smaller one. So you can see they look very similar to the big ones. So if you go ahead and go down it, they do a good job on this one. But like the bigger ones, these ones don't really have moving parts. I mean, the detail is awesome, especially for something that small. But without moving parts, these are more for display than anything else. But they do a good job. Even painting, you can see it's got like a little yellow eye, and like the teeth are like painted on there. So that's one of them, and then we got 2 more. Okay, so let's go ahead and check this one out. I'll also have a link below the video on some of the where you could buy some of the Godzilla toys. Like I said, this one I actually bought on eBay. So once again, the pamphlet's pretty much the same. You got the 1954, 1989, and 2016 Godzillas there. So, if I'm guessing, I want to say that they're giving you all 3 of these Godzillas. So just go ahead and open it up and take out the pieces. Okay, so once again, 5 pieces. You go ahead and put it together. The legs just snap right into there. You just have to get it at the right angle. Once you get it at the right angle, they snap in there pretty easily. So these are almost like, if you ever seen like the 3D dinosaur puzzle toys, they're very similar to that. And it looks like this is the 1954 version. You can see it's got like an older, more simplistic type view. I mean, if you look at the head there, it's not as vicious and mean looking as the newer ones. The spikes on the back seem to be a little different. So once again, I mean, the detail on these guys is great. I love it that they come in eggs, and the painting on these guys is superb. For little Godzilla toys, I mean, this is probably the best painting I've seen. I am very pleased with these guys. So anyways, there is a better look at him. And I mean, just the workmanship, I mean, everything on these, the feel too. I mean, these feel like good quality toys. It's almost like a rubber plastic type material. And then we got the final egg here. So this must be the 19, let me see, what would that be? 1989 version. Yes, it does look a little bit different. Okay, so anyways, let's go ahead and put this guy together. Same thing. You've got 5 pieces. Apologize, not 3. So you've got 5 pieces to put together. They snap together fairly easy, not too bad. Yeah, this tail is definitely different on this one than the last version. So this must be the 1989 version. As you can see, the head there is a little different. And then the spikes on the back are pretty similar, but it seems like the spikes go down the tail on this one. And I mean, even painting the toenails and everything. The claws on the feet are awesome. I mean, the detail on these little guys blows me away. And the fact that they come in eggs and you could put them together is super fun. So if you get a chance, definitely buy this set. Okay, so there is the 3 of them side by side. You can see the earlier one, 1954, it's got a bigger, more comical looking head than the 1989 version. And then by the time you go to 2016, that guy just looks evil. So there is the 3 of them, the Shin Godzilla set. So I mean, there's the name of the actual set. It's Gashapon HG Shin Godzilla set. So that is really cool. This is the giant-sized Godzilla. It's more than 3 feet long. Altogether, this is about 40 inches, and he is huge. I mean, this is the big new King Kong, which barely comes up to this guy's shoulder. That is one huge Godzilla. Check that out. It's made by Jakks Pacific, and you could buy this at Toys. I believe Toys R Us is the only place that sells it. Maybe Amazon. I'm not really sure. Here is some info on Godzilla. If you want to pause that and read it. It says the jaws open and close, fully posable figure. The tail swings back and forth. So, like I said, giant-sized Godzilla. I mean, this makes the 24-inch Neca one look tiny. Okay, and this is what's in the box before I go ahead and take anything out of it. Like I said, very awesome dino. Super huge. And that's what the inside background of the package looked like. Okay, and there is Godzilla. And the thing is, even its tail came in 2 separate pieces in the box. It's so huge. I mean, take a look at this tail piece here. Wow. And then you're simply going to go ahead and push this one in. And then the tail itself is even taller than Godzilla. So like I said, this is a huge figure. And one really cool feature of it is the tail here hinges. So you've got tail swinging action, which for Godzilla the size it is, that is awesome. I know if you guys seen this King Kong at Walmart, he's a big King Kong, and this Godzilla makes him look tiny. I don't think King Kong's gonna win this battle. He won the last one. I don't think it's gonna happen this time. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and take a closer look at Godzilla. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start at the head, which the head has 360-degree movement, which for a figure this size is really surprising. And they did a cool job on the tongue. They gave him like a pink and red tongue. You can see the teeth here are kind of generic, the way they painted them on. And this figure has tiny little beady gold eyes. And then moving on down, the arms, they gave full articulation to the, full articulation to the arms. I mean, it moves about that much, but the hands themselves will turn 360 degrees. So you could have this figure like carrying something in his hands, like maybe King Kong's head. If I had enough money, I would give him King Kong's head, but I can't afford that. And then the spikes on the back here, you've got some screw holes, but the screws are pretty deep there. So as you can see, like here, the screws are pretty deep, so they're kind of hard to see. When you're just looking at it, you see like holes here at an angle. So that's really cool there. And I apologize if I can't show you guys all of this. Like I said, this figure is huge. And then for a good sized figure like that, you got pretty good movement on the legs, about like that. And then the feet themselves also swivel around. It'll go swivel 360 degrees. So like I said, for a figure this size, I mean, it has really great articulation. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the spikes on its back. So it has triple rows of spikes on its back. Here, the big one, then a small one here, and the small one there. Wow, this guy is so hard to show in my my viewing area, because my viewing area is sort of like a box-like shape, so it's really hard to show her. And if I don't, I mean, I don't have the support of all my lights, so it's hard to show it all. And then here, like I said, the tail part there is like on a hinge, so it moves back and forth. And the end part of the tail here actually swivels around 360 degrees, and it moves back and forth because it is on a ball joint. So the tail swinging action, let's take a closer look at that, is really cool there if you like sway it back and forth. So this is good for like battles and stuff. You could have like Godzilla like knock over opponents. So if like King Kong was over there like celebrating, Godzilla could come up and bam! Down he goes! Yeah! And then here is a good look at its like stomach area. They did a really cool coloring job. It's like a black that fades to like a gray and a brownish color there. Which, like I said, I mean, it's really hard to take a look at everything. And then what's kind of weird is they have holes here for a speaker, but this thing does not make noise, so I don't know if they were planning on putting a speaker in there at one time or not. And then here is a look at the other side of her. So you got the same like places here where it goes down into screw holes, but you know, it's not bad looking at all. It's not, if you've seen a lot of the Jurassic World dinosaur toys, the screw holes are like very noticeable. And another thing I like is this one has a nice big mouth, where a lot of the Godzilla toys, you know, their mouth's tiny. It's hard to like have them like bite something. Many of you guys probably seen the size of the Indominus Rex in stores. I mean, that is the Indominus Rex next to this Godzilla. So as you can see, he makes the Indominus Rex look like a tiny little... Click the subscribe button below for a lot more fun videos. Also, click the bell button to be notified every time I make a new video. Click the boxes below for a lot more fun videos, and if you want to see even more, go ahead and click the subscribe button.